In an age dominated by science and reason, have we lost our capacity for wonder? Do we dismiss the possibility of events that defy our current understanding of the natural world? Miracles, those extraordinary occurrences attributed to divine intervention, often spark debate and skepticism. But what if miracles are not merely ancient tales or wishful thinking? What if they offer glimpses into a reality that transcends our limited perspectives? The renowned Christian apologist C.S. Lewis believed that miracles were not only possible, but also essential to understanding the nature of God and our place in the universe. He argued that our longing for the supernatural, our innate desire for something beyond the ordinary, points to a deeper reality that cannot be ignored. In this essay, we will delve into Lewis' compelling defense of miracles, exploring his key arguments and insights. We will examine the common doubts surrounding miracles and discover how Lewis addressed these concerns with both intellectual rigor and profound spiritual insight. Let us embark on a journey of exploration, seeking to understand how miracles might illuminate our understanding of faith, reason, and the very nature of reality itself. Clive Staples Lewis, better known as C.S. Lewis, was a prolific writer, scholar, and Christian apologist, who captivated readers with his imaginative stories, insightful essays, and compelling arguments for the Christian faith. His works have left an indelible mark on literature and theology, influencing countless individuals across generations. Born in Belfast, Ireland in 1898, Lewis experienced a period of atheism in his youth before embracing Christianity. In his early 30s, this transformation was not sudden, but rather a gradual journey marked by intense intellectual and spiritual exploration. This personal journey from skepticism to faith deeply influenced his writings and his approach to defending Christianity in a secularized world. Lewis's own struggles and questions became the foundation for his empathetic and reasoned arguments. Lewis's conversion experience ignited within him a passion for sharing the truths he had found in Christianity. He felt a profound sense of duty to articulate and defend the faith that had transformed his life. He recognized that many people, particularly in academic circles, viewed faith as irrational and outdated. Lewis sought to challenge this perception by engaging with skeptics on their own terms, using reason and evidence to support his beliefs. Lewis sought to bridge the gap between faith and reason, demonstrating that belief in God was not incompatible with intellectual honesty. He argued that faith and reason were not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary paths to understanding truth. His writings tackled a wide range of topics from literary criticism and children's literature to philosophy and theology. Lewis's versatility as a writer allowed him to reach a diverse audience, from young children to seasoned scholars to philosophy and theology. His ability to weave profound theological insights into engaging narratives made his works accessible and thought-provoking. His most popular works, such as the Chronicles of Narnia, Mere Christianity, and the Screwtape letters, continue to resonate with readers of all ages and backgrounds. These books have been translated into numerous languages and have sold millions of copies worldwide. Lewis possessed a rare gift for communicating complex ideas in a clear and engaging manner. His ability to distill intricate theological concepts into relatable and compelling prose set him apart as a communicator. He employed logic, wit, and imaginative storytelling to convey profound truths. It's about God, humanity, and the nature of reality. His use of allegory and metaphor allowed readers to explore deep spiritual truths in a way that was both accessible and transformative. His writings challenged readers to think deeply about their own beliefs and to consider the claims of Christianity with an open mind and heart. Lewis's legacy as a defender of faith in a skeptical age continues to inspire and challenge individuals to seek truth with both their hearts and minds. The modern world, shaped by scientific advancements and a growing emphasis on empirical evidence, often approaches miracle skepticism and doubt. The laws of nature, as we understand them, govern the physical world, and any deviation from these laws is often met with resistance. Miracles, by their very definition, appear to contradict our understanding of how the world works. This skepticism arises from several factors. The rise of science has provided natural explanations for many phenomena that were once attributed to supernatural causes. We have developed a deeper understanding of the complexities of the universe, leading some to believe that there is no need for a supernatural explanation for events that may seem extraordinary. Furthermore, the prevalence of hoaxes and unsubstantiated claims of miracles has fueled skepticism. Throughout history, there have been instances where individuals or groups have fabricated miracles for personal gain or to manipulate others. These instances of deception have understandably made people more cautious and discerning when evaluating claims of the supernatural. The modern emphasis on individualism and personal autonomy also contributes to skepticism towards miracles. If miracles are seen as interventions from a higher power, they can be perceived as a threat to our sense of control over our own lives. The idea that an external force can influence events in our world can be unsettling for those who value personal freedom and self-determination. Miracles, breaking the rules or revealing a deeper reality. C.S. Lewis recognized the challenges that miracles pose to the modern mind. He was acutely aware of the intellectual hurdles and the skepticism that often accompanied discussions of the miraculous. He understood the skepticism and the desire for rational explanations. In a world increasingly driven by scientific inquiry and empirical evidence, the concept of miracles often seemed out of place, even absurd to some. However, he argued that dismissing miracles outright was to miss a crucial aspect of reality. Lewis believed that there was more to the universe than what could be measured and quantified. Lewis believed that miracles were not violations of the laws of nature, but rather glimpses into a deeper, more profound order that governs the universe. He saw them as windows into a reality that transcended our limited human understanding. He compared the laws of nature to the rules of a game. Just as a game has rules that guide its play, so too does the universe operate according to certain principles. Just as a skilled player can make moves within the rules that seem impossible to a novice, so too can God work within the framework of the universe, in ways that transcend our current understanding. These divine actions, while appearing miraculous to us, are simply expressions of a higher order. Miracles, in this sense, are not about breaking the rules, but about revealing a deeper level of reality that we may not fully comprehend. They are moments where the divine intersects with the mundane, offering us a glimpse of something greater. Lewis argued that our understanding of the natural world is constantly evolving. What we know today is built upon the discoveries of the past, and future insights will continue to expand our what may seem miraculous today could be readily explained by scientific advancements in the future. The history of science is filled with phenomena that were once deemed inexplicable, but are now understood. He pointed out that just because we cannot currently explain something scientifically does not mean that it is inherently unexplainable. Our current limitations in understanding should not lead us to dismiss the possibility of the miraculous. Furthermore, Lewis emphasized that miracles are not merely random occurrences, but rather purposeful acts of God. They are intentional and meaningful, designed to communicate something significant to humanity. They are signs pointing to a greater truth, revealing God's character, his love for humanity, and his desire to interact with his creation. Miracles serve as reminders of the divine presence in our lives, encouraging us to look beyond the surface and seek a deeper understanding of the world around us. Lewis's argument from desire, a longing for the supernatural, one of C.S. Lewis's most compelling arguments in favor of the supernatural, is his argument from desire. This argument is not just a philosophical stance, but a deeply personal reflection of Lewis's own spiritual journey and intellectual exploration. He observed that humans possess an innate longing for something beyond the material world, a yearning for transcendence, beauty, and ultimate meaning. This longing, he noted, is a universal experience cutting across cultures and historical periods. This desire, Lewis argued, is not merely a product of our imagination or cultural conditioning, but rather a reflection of our true nature as beings created in the image of God. He believed that this intrinsic yearning points to a deeper truth about our existence and our ultimate purpose. He wrote, "If I find in myself a desire which no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was made for another world." This statement encapsulates the essence of his argument, suggesting that our deepest desires are not random, but intentional, guiding us towards a higher reality. Lewis believed that this longing for the supernatural, this desire for the other, points to a reality beyond our immediate experience. He saw it as a signpost directing us towards a greater truth that lies beyond the confines of our physical world. This argument resonated deeply with many readers who identified with the sense of longing that Lewis described. It spoke to their own experiences of feeling that there must be more to life than what is immediately visible and tangible. It offered a way to understand the human experience with its joys and sorrows, its aspirations and disappointments, within a larger framework of meaning and purpose. By framing our desires as clues to a greater reality, Lewis provided a hopeful perspective on the human condition. Lewis's argument from desire suggests that our longing for the supernatural is not something to be dismissed or explained away, but rather a clue to the true nature of reality. It challenges us to look beyond the surface of our everyday experiences and consider the possibility of a deeper understanding, deeper, more profound truth. It invites us to consider the possibility that our deepest desires, particularly our desire for God, are not in vain, but rather reflections of a deeper reality that awaits us. This perspective encourages us to embrace our longings as part of our spiritual journey, guiding us towards a greater understanding of ourselves and the universe.